Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. In today's video, guys, we are talking about and doing an unboxing of a release that I've been waiting for a while. It's not actually a movie I've ever seen, but it is a movie that I have been very excited to see and very excited about this release. And I'm talking about the second sight release of George A. Romero's Martin. The first thing I will say about this is this box is heavy. This is a heavy box set. So anyway, I had heard a while back, man, I want to say like a year and a half ago, that they were talking about this movie getting a 4K. And I had never actually even heard of this movie back then, but I'd seen a bunch of other George Romero stuff, and I'd been a fan of all of his zombie films and all that kind of stuff. And I was familiar with Second Sight and some of the stuff that they've done. I know that they do really good work. So I was like, I'm going to wait till this comes out to order, and I'm going to order it. And I'm going to have my first viewing of Martin be on Second Sight's 4K release. So I'm very excited about it. Like I said, I've heard good things about this movie, and I'm a big fan of a lot of the other George Romero stuff that I've seen. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to unbox it. We're going to go through, see what we get in this thing, see, kind of let you know what my first impressions are. And then I'm going to watch it, and we're going to do a review. We're going to talk about what it looks like, what it sounds like, and just overall what I thought of the movie being the first time I watched it. All right, guys, so here we have Martin on 4K from Second Sight. Right off the bat, very nice packaging, a nice thick case. I like that a lot. I love the artwork on here, which I'm pretty sure is probably just the theatrical artwork, but it is still very cool nonetheless. Then you got the spine there, which is just, you know, all white, and it just says Martin in red. I really like that. It's going to look really nice on the shelf, I think. Flip it to the back, and then you got the spear there, the wooden spear, or wooden stake, I think they call it, with the blood coming off it. Just very cool artwork. And there's the side there. It looks like you might get a book and some lobby cards, and I think it's like a 2 or 3 discer. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch any of the bonus features on the Blu-ray because it's Region B blocked. And unfortunately, I have not purchased an all-region or a region-free Blu-ray player yet. So that is definitely on the list because I really want to delve into these bonus features. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to purchase somewhat soon, I think. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's go into it. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, I like the way the box feels on here too. It's very nice material. Very cool. It feels very sturdy. Second Sight, they always seem to deliver. They always seem to have nice packaging and nice presentations. So I guess we'll open it up here. It's kind of a pain to get out. There we go. All right, so right off the bat, we got a book, looks like, and some lobby cards there. So let's just do those first. So first of all, we got this nice little book. Probably has all kinds of production notes. Very cool artwork on the front. Very cool artwork on the back. You got the crucifix. Just kind of look through here, and oh yeah, it looks like just a bunch of probably just, I don't know, is this like the telling the story of Martin? Is this like this might actually be like the book. Yeah, this might actually be the book of Martin. Okay, so it's not really production notes, it's an actual book. I did not realize that it was a book. I don't know if it became a book after the movie or before. I really don't know much about this film, except for it's about a vampire, and it's done by George Romero. Very nice pictures in here. Very nice pages. You can tell it's quality paper. It's not some cheap old thing. Oh, I should probably stop showing some of these. I don't know how many of these I can actually get away with showing, but yeah, very cool book. Yeah, so I don't know if this is, oh, here we got more. I like that artwork too. That's really cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually like the book or if this is talking about it, the making of the film. I'm assuming it's probably more that than just a book, like an actual book of Martin. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. That's quite cool though. Set that over there. And then we'll go in here. We got some lobby cards. Let's open these up and we'll take a little look at these. Awesome artwork there. I like that a lot. This is probably just all of the main characters. I love the blood in the background. Hopefully that shows up well. That's really cool. That's a nice added effect. Is that Tom Savini? Is he in this movie? I don't know. It kind of looks like Tom Savini a little bit. I don't know if he's in this or not. That would make sense. He's worked with Romero before, so. Very cool. Yeah, these are really cool. These are really cool lobby cards. You could almost get these framed and hang them on the wall. But so yeah, so that is that's very cool. I like those a lot. All right, guys, let's take out the actual discs here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Very cool. Got the front there. It's a nice little. I like how it's not stacked or in sleeves or anything. I mean, everything's got its own. Everything's got its own like spot for the disc. And this might be the soundtrack, compact disc, digital audio. Oh, apparently we might get the soundtrack. I guess I did not realize that the soundtrack came with this. I could be wrong, but yeah, compact disc, digital audio. That's got to be the soundtrack. And then here we got the Blu-ray. And then here we have the 4K. It doesn't list anything in here, unfortunately, about all the bonus features, but I did look it up. You can go to like Diabolic DVD. They got it all listed on there. If I can find a thing of it, I'll put the picture over me talking here so you can kind of get a look at everything that is included in there as far as bonus features go. It looked like there was quite a few. But yeah, that'd be very cool if it came with the soundtrack. I did not realize that it came with that, which is pretty awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, that's everything. So yeah, you get a 3-disc, nice casing, nice packaging. So overall, just my first impression of it. Oh, that kind of sucks. A little messed up there. Oh, well, it's not a deal breaker. It's very nice packaging. I think it kind of sucks. It got a little smushed there, but oh well. Very nice packaging, though. It seems to be a well put together box set, a nice presentation. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know what it looks like. I'm not sure what it sounds like. But it seems like for the price that I paid, which I don't think was even that much, I want to say it was $45 maybe, $50 for a second sight box set. That's not too bad. So yeah, overall, I'm very happy with it. I think it's cool artwork. I think it's great packaging. And I just think overall it looks really cool. It's going to look really great on my shelf. And I am very excited to watch this movie. So I am going to go watch this movie. And I will see you guys in a little bit. And we're going to talk about it. All right, guys. Well, I just got done watching Martin on 4K from Second Sight. Now, this was a first-time watch for me. I'll just talk about what the movie is about briefly. The movie's about a guy named Martin. He's a young man who believes he's a vampire. The reason he believes he's a vampire, and it doesn't straight out say he's a vampire, is because he doesn't possess all the characteristics that normal vampires would have. Like, he doesn't have the fangs. He doesn't have like powers, stuff like that. He can't turn into a bat. So in his mind, he believes he's a vampire, even though he doesn't hold a lot of the traits, which is where like the blade comes in, because he doesn't have fangs, so he can't bite into his victims, so he drugs his victims and then cuts them with a blade and drinks their blood that way. I know it sounds pretty gruesome, but anyway, that's why he believes he's a vampire. It doesn't straight out say he's a vampire. But basically, the movie is about Martin, who believes he's a vampire, and he goes to live with his super religious uncle in, I believe it's Pittsburgh. And his uncle also believes that he is a vampire. And when he's there, he falls in love, or he falls for a lonely housewife while he's in Pittsburgh. Long and short, that's kind of what the movie is about. I'd never seen it before. It's definitely a unique way of telling a vampire story. It's a little bit different than a lot of the other traditional vampire movies that I have seen. It was quite good. I did enjoy it. I thought the acting was really good. The only problem that I kind of had with it is I did find it to be a little bit slow at times. Not boring, just slow. Because, I mean, there's very interesting things going on throughout the movie. I just did feel like the pacing was a little bit on the slow side. I believe this would be a movie that I'm going to start to appreciate and like more and more the more I see it. But these are all just thoughts. I just watched it, so these are just all just thoughts after one viewing. But other than that, I would say I really did enjoy it. It's not nearly as good as, George Romero's zombie movies. I mean, those are just classic. But it is nice to see him kind of, venture out into something a little bit different, other than just straight zombies. And I thought this was quite good. Like I said, the acting was good. I enjoyed it, and I think it's one that I'll enjoy more and more that I watch it. So yeah, I was surprised. I really, really did enjoy it. All right, so real quick, let's just talk about this actual release. This is the 4K release, came from Second Sight. I believe when they did do this first of all, this film, I believe, was a very low budget film. I know that it came to, they did the restoration from a duplicate negative. I don't know if the original negative was destroyed or just too damaged that they couldn't do anything with it. So coming from the sources that they had, I think they did a pretty good job. I thought this looked pretty good. I will mention right away, though, if you think that this is going to be a nice, super cleaned up, super thin grain transfer and, look of the film, this is not the film for you, okay? This film is extremely grainy. Almost to the point of some scenes I thought to be almost too grainy for me. I like grain, but personally, there were a few scenes in here I was like, oh, wow, that is super, super grainy. But again, we're going with the original source of the film, what they had to go on. So honestly, with that being said, I mean, this will probably still be, I would guess, the best that you can probably see. It is in this 4K transfer, even though it is super grainy. Unfortunately, I don't have a region-free player, and the Blu-ray of this is region B locked, so I couldn't even throw in the Blu-ray and kind of compare the two. But yeah, like I said, with that being said, of the source, it still looks pretty good. I mean, you can still get the detail in the face. You do get HDR in this, which really helps with the colors. Even through the grain, you can still get some dark, deep black, some pure whites. Some of the colors really do, or most of the colors really still do pop. Now, the images that you're looking at now, these were taken from my phone. So the images you see here, once you take a picture, it's going to clean up the picture and make it look better than it actually does. So some of the photos that you're seeing right now probably look far less grainy than they actually do when you watch it. But the reason I'm just showing these is to just show how that HDR is making that color pop, and you do get nice, bold colors, even through a heavy grain type movie. So yeah, so as far as video quality, I think, like I said, I think it's probably the best that you're gonna get it to look, and they probably did the best that they could with the source material that they had. So I'm happy with it. Like I said, it is grainy though, so just buyer beware. Don't think that you're going to get some super thin, really nice, cleaned up, like outstanding image. This was made in the 70s. It is very 70s. It has a very 70s heavy grain. So just beware of that you're not going to get a nice, super clean image, which is kind of nice. It is a little grainy, but hey, what can you do? So yeah, as far as image goes, there's not too much you can really complain about based on where the source came from. Not image, but as far as sound goes, I couldn't find anywhere exactly what they used for the sound or what the track was, but I had no issues with the sound. I thought it sounded pretty good. No issues there. You do get a bunch of bonus features, which I was pleasantly surprised that there was a bunch of the bonus features on the Blu-ray disc. I'm sorry, on the 4K disc. I thought most of those would have just been transferred over onto the Blu-ray disc, but I don't know if there's more on the Blu-ray disc that are not on the 4K, but we had like 3 or 4 different auto commentaries, like 3 different documentaries, so it was very cool. I was pleasantly surprised that you got that. So yeah, overall, you get the Blu-ray disc in this, you get the 4K disc, you get a bunch of bonus features, you get the original soundtrack in this limited edition. Anyway, you get this book, you get some cards, a nice box, nice presentation, looks great on the shelf. So overall, I think Second Sight did a pretty good job with this. And I think if this is a movie that you do enjoy, this is the version to get. Like I said, I haven't seen any other Blu-rays. I don't really know how it compares to that. But so far, with the price that I paid for this, I'm very happy with it, and I think you will be too. Definitely check it out. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments below. Did you pick this up? What do you think of this movie? What do you think of this transfer? Have you seen older Blu-ray releases? How does it compare? Is it worth it? Did you like all the grain in there? Did you think they could have done a better job? Let's finish the conversation in the comments below, guys. Love talking about this stuff. You guys are amazing as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.